When it comes to engine oil, there's a lot of confusion out there. You go to the auto parts store, you see a slew of different brands, and we're going to sort out the confusion and show you what is the right oil for you, what oils to choose and why. And in addition to that, we're going to try and explain what is it that you're really looking for as a result when it comes to engine oil. We have with us Mike Warholic from Valvoline Lubricants, but we're in Sonoma County for a very interesting reason, because it's a NASCAR race.
Yes.
But there's more to it than that. Valvoline has some new product out I really want you to hear about, because if you're looking for something for your collector car, your daily driver, whatever it is you drive off-road, on-road, this is something that you want to hear about. So Michael, tell us what's new with Valvoline.
Yeah, so we just launched a new product called Restore Protect. It's a full synthetic product. And what we love about it is we were able to show that it actually removes deposits from the piston.
It actually removes the deposits.
Exactly. So we've shown in engine tests and actually chassis dynamometer test in a real vehicle on the road under normal driving conditions that with consecutive oil changes, you can remove deposits from the third groove and the third land of the piston where the oil ring operates.
And that's the death of an engine. So
it could be, yeah.
That high mileage car.
That's right. That oil ring actually controls the oil flow to the top of the piston. And if it sticks or if it's slow to react, it can actually allow oil to get to the top of the piston, which can generate more deposits and can lead to early engine failure.
So this can happen in race cars, high mileage street cars, daily drivers.
It can happen in any engine, no matter what the age. Even a new engine with 5,000 miles on it, deposits start forming almost immediately on a piston or in an engine. And so you want to address that early as possible.
So on a car that only has 5,000 miles, which is a new car essentially, why would that happen versus someone who's got 50,000 miles and it's starting to build up at that point? Is it because of the quality of the engine? When they go for an oil change, they don't ask for the right oils?
There's so many factors that go into how an engine operates. So the drive cycle, so whether it's somebody who is stop and go traffic or is towing a boat or even the type of engine. So if it's a small GDI direct injected engine, that can also get run hotter.
Right,
so
they do run hotter.
Yeah, deposits can form at different rates depending on all those factors, right? And so you want to be able to cover yourself, and so part of that is using the best oil out there, and we believe Restore and Protect is the right product for anybody, no matter what the drive cycle or the engine.
So whether I'm leasing a car, because I'm still responsible for it, or I'm buying a car, maybe a used car, this is when I go to an oil change place, or is this you can buy this yourself for a do-it-yourself?
Absolutely, yeah, DIY. You can go to your local retailer. It's in several retailers now, and you can buy it. We have a 020, 520, and 530 viscosity grade, and you can do it. You can buy a 5-quart or you can buy a 1-quart, whatever your preference is, of course. It's also in DIFM channels though too. So there are quick change oil shops out there that are doing oil changes with the Restore and Protect.
So if I've got a brand new car and I just went and got an oil change, and I've actually heard this, where people will buy a new car, go back to the dealer, and the dealer will put in a regular crude oil versus synthetic, which many new cars require it. So this is going to help those new cars that run hybrids and the high aluminum engines that get really hot, right? So the deposits then sit in the engine?
That's right. So Restore Protect is a full synthetic motor oil, and as specifications are getting tighter and tighter in terms of performance, and as viscosity grades are getting lower, so you have 020s, you have 016s. There you need a better and better base oil for the formulation, and so synthetic is the way to go there. We obviously recommend a synthetic oil in terms of thermal protection, in terms of deposit performance, wear performance. That is where you really want to go to get the best out of your engine.
So I see two different avenues. I see the everyday daily driver. I got a minivan. I need to get my kids to school. I need to get to work. I've got life to do. This engine oil, this full synthetic, not a blend, a full synthetic would be a good solution?
Absolutely, yeah. So no matter what the drive cycle, a synthetic's going to give you more protection than a synthetic blend or a conventional oil, right? So just the base oil itself, the formulation itself, it has just a better foundation, more thermal stability, better wear, better lubrication, and it's better all in terms of aging. It'll age slower, and it'll protect longer in terms of during that oil drain interval, protecting your engine.
So you get better lubrication, so that gives you longer life. So it's good for the engine overall. Yep. So is it also better for the environment?
So obviously the oil, the Restore and Protect specifically meets the ILSAC GF6 specification, which has a fuel economy requirement, right? So it's going to maximize your fuel economy versus the specification.
Right.
It also has a phosphorus retention, which goes to basically the emissions through your catalytic converter and out your tailpipe. So it also meets the requirements for GF6 for that. So it is going to basically optimize your emissions.
So overall, better fuel economy, better performance, better lubrication, longer life from your engine. I don't see any negatives here.
Yeah, it brings the whole package, right? So it's a fully formulated oil. You use it multiple times. You want to continue using it too because it's going to protect your engine also. So the wear performance is also very good. I wanted to hear about
that. You had told us that if you take 4 oil changes, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean the way we formulate it, you can't be too aggressive in an engine with oil because you can attack seals, you can attack metal surfaces. So you have to balance it.
Right.
So it can't happen immediately, right? So you have to balance the performance. So you really need to keep on using it to get the maximum performance out of the formulation. And so we recommend using it basically for the life of your car, quite honestly. But it is a fully formulated oil meeting those specifications.
So you showed us 4 engine pistons, and after 4 oil changes, the difference was quite dramatic. So over a period of time, so every oil change, which you don't do all the time, and you're still recommending how long in between oil changes?
So we always say follow your OEM guidelines. So
I say the same thing. I say the same thing. But they usually say between 5 and 10,000 miles, depending on what it is. I can't do 10,000. To me, that's anxiety. I'm like 7,500.
So being more conservative is never a problem.
Right.
Right. So we do not support extended drain intervals, though, right? Because you don't want to go too long. An engine oil has components in it that actually get consumed. So over time, the performance is going to degrade. So you want to change it when the OEM says. They've done testing. The specifications have done testing around how long an engine oil will last. And we always say follow your manual or follow your onboard oil monitoring system, right? So that's keeping track of your how your engine's running.
Right.
It also keeps track of has its own algorithm around throttle position and load. So always follow your OEM guidelines around oil change intervals.
So what you're saying makes a lot of sense to me. So if I've got a high performance car, I've got a new Corvette, personally I have a 2020 Shelby GT500, but there's other cars, any of those cars that are like performance rated, whether it be a BMW or an Audi, a Mercedes, whatever it is that you have, they're going to probably want to change oil more often, or are you saying still stick with the factory suggested intervals?
Yeah, I think the OEMs and some OEMs actually in their manuals tell you different oil change intervals depending on how you drive.
True.
So it'll give you indications about, hey, if you're a severe driver, so if you
driving
are
schools and such.
Exactly. If you're in stop and go, if you're in traffic a lot, so if you live in California where we are right now,
hauling things.
Exactly. Yeah. When you're heavy loads like boats, or even if you're a minivan taking like your kids to soccer practice or something, you have more stress on the engine, and so you really want to optimize the oil change interval.
So the future of engine oil has changed dramatically. We used to use crude oil, then synthetic came in the market, it was expensive, and now it's become more reasonably priced. And it's mandated in many you can buy a Honda Civic and it's going to say synthetic engine oil. So a lot of times when you go to get your oil changed, they're going to try and get you the low price, and you think, well, I'm being budget friendly, but there's a mistake in doing that, isn't there?
Yeah, I think, like I said, the trend to lower viscosity has really pushed oil marketers like ourselves into formulating with better and better base oils. And so the synthetic, percentage is much higher now than it used to be, right? So and different OEMs recommend different types of oils, especially as you move into the lower viscosity grades. You really have to get better and better thermal stability, better lubricity, and better film strength actually out of the oil. So you have to use a synthetic.
So with the thoughts on that, the price being more affordable for the average person, I mean, that means don't cut corners when it's time to get your oil changed.
That's right.
But also, I think what's important that people don't realize is the total benefits when it comes to full synthetic oil. And there is a difference between brands. So I'll let you tell us the difference between Valvoline and the other brands.
Well, of course, we always think Valvoline is the best option out there, right? Yes. Because we have 150 plus years under our belt in terms of formulating oils. We have our own engine lab in Ashland, Kentucky. And we're data driven, so we've done a lot of testing, whether it's on road, whether it's in the lab, whether it's on the bench. And so we really believe in the product that we're selling, right? It has data behind it. The Restore and Protect, for example, you saw the pistons. You can see,
four
you can
four
see
engine oil changes was
And you can
quick
see
results.
you can see the performance, right? You can see actually what it's doing. So that visualization really puts more belief in what the product's doing, and we like to do that. So we're always trying to innovate in terms of how we test and how we stress oil and how we evaluate the Valvoline's oil performance, and hopefully demonstrate to consumers that hey, it's the best option.
So if you're thinking about an oil change and you go to your favorite oil change place or you do it yourself, you want to look for the Valvoline Restore and Protect.
Absolutely, yes.
To get rid of those deposits so you have better lubrication and you can get longer life out of your vehicle. And with the cost of engines being what they are, they can easily be $10,000 for a rebuilt engine. That's expensive. Could be more expensive than the cost of the vehicle itself.
Yeah, and that's what we lean into, maximizing the life of the engine. So engine durability, protecting the metal surfaces, protecting all the moving parts. That's really what we live on, trying to maximize the performance of that, like you said, very large investment, right? It's cars are getting more expensive every day, right? And also the average life of a vehicle on the highway is getting longer too. So those engines are being asked to basically work longer. So you want to maximize that performance.
So we're here in Sonoma. We're going to go to the NASCAR race because they still say is true. If you win on Sunday, you sell on Monday. So we're going to prove that with Valvoline. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
Lauren.
coming
Really appreciate
out.
it.
Check out Valvoline Restore and Protect, and we'll have a link for all that down below. Thanks so much for your time.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you have any questions or comments, I'll be happy to get involved in the conversation. You can support me by buying me a cup of coffee or just stay a little bit longer and find another way to save some money on your cell phone plan. Links for our website, social media, and the book and the podcast are all down in the description. I'm Lauren Fix. Thank you so much for watching. Have you ever thought, why in the world is my wireless bill so darn high? What are we paying all this money for? Speed, coverage, data, access to 5G, unlimited talk and text, mobile hotspots? We are partnering with Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers all of these features for as low as $15 per month. They're reimagining the wireless shopping experience and made it easy and online. No stores, no salespeople, just huge direct-to-you savings. Why should you pay more when you have access to premium wireless? Mint Mobile runs on the nation's largest 5G network. Whether you use your phone to watch YouTube, listen to podcasts, or play games, you get the same speed and performance as the big guys while connecting to Mint's network. How hard is it to switch your service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's hard, but switching to Mint is super easy. Thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most phones now have, you can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. And if your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. Just go to trymintmobile.com/LaurenFix, also linked in the description down below, to get premium wireless for $15 a month.